Well, hello there. If you're watching this video, you're probably just as addicted to Minecraft as I am. And I thought, just to be like all the other cool kids out there, I might as well make a walkthrough of some of the stuff I've done so far. So, let's check it out. So, this is my main section. I watched a few videos, naturally, before I started playing this, just to get an idea of what I need to do. And one of the suggestions was that wherever you find any kind of ore is where you should start your base. And that's kind of what I did. This sign here says warning, watch your step, because it's a long way down. And I'm not going to show you that. Awesome. Yeah, I started right basically where we're standing. I found ore and I started digging into the side of the mountainside. And it just kind of spawned on from there. This is my makeshift garden. This is actually the most recent section of my fortress, if you will. That's my bridge I'm working on. And because my camera sucks and I don't have a video capture card, you can barely see this, but that's a spider. It is nighttime, so there are zombies, spiders, skeletons, and green cactar looking things with no arms that explode. But yeah, so that's that. Nope, still not going to show you what's down there. My shameless advertising for my blog that nobody sees but me. Awesome staircase up to the bridge. So initially there was this big giant floating chunk of land in the sky for no apparent reason, and I thought, crap, I should just build a bridge over to it and build a base up there. And so I did, and then I deleted the land, or dug out the land, if you will, and then I just started making a bridge. And I'm still in the process of making said bridge because it takes forever to go that far out. Yeah, it's still dark out. You can see kind of a brief overview of the front side of my fortress there. I've taken up a good chunk of that corner of the mountainside right there. Pretty much everywhere you see light is basically a part of my little shelter, if you will. I don't know why, but I get the feeling that when I'm playing this, at least this is the way that I set up my little fortress here, that it feels like I'm playing a Doom level. I feel like I need posters of Hitler on the wall. Some sheep. I finally figured out how to make glass, and that's kind of nice because now I can make the corners right here out of glass, so I can actually see over the side and see what's happening out there, see if it's safe to go out there. And then I was just kind of digging right over here, and I just decided just to keep digging into like a pattern, so I have columns for no reason. There's my main workbench and main furnace. And the sun is coming in. I also just figured out how to make half steps, which is kind of nice, but it makes the staircases really super long. And then there was a waterfall coming out of the side of the mountain right here, and I kept digging through it. And I brought the waterfall into my base, so I have a nice little pond in my base, which is kind of cool. Ooh, forgot to close the door last time. And you just saw this when we were upstairs, but this is the little base. See, that's where we just were, up there. This is an area I just started digging straight out, and then all of a sudden I was outside, so I just made a little box, if you will, to be my interest. So I can come over here and harvest stuff like wood and ore and so forth. There's the other side. You can kind of see it now that it's sunny out. And then I set that brick there with that torch because I started exploring before I started building my base so much, and I started to get lost. Yeah, take that, sheep. But I started to get lost, so I wanted some kind of reference as to where I was. This is cool. You find these all over the place, but I went down there a while ago when I first started building, and I heard something growling, so I ran back out. But, I'll be more adventurous once I get around to making my iron armor. I have iron ingots, I don't know, haven't got around to making it yet. Too busy making my awesome freaking Fortress of Solitude there. I feel like I should have more to say, but I think a lot of it's pretty self-explanatory. This is water, and you float in it. you can sycamore. I dug this out just figuring that if something came along that they couldn't peer into the window, and I kind of got a little excessive with how far I dug it down. And then this, I got sick and tired of jumping up the side of the mountain every time I wanted to go back in, so I hollowed out a section of the side of the mountain and then made a ladder, if you will. And that is the Watcher Step giant hole in the ground. And oh wait, no, shameless advertisement. Not sure if I'm going to put this on our YouTube page or not, but for now, I'm going to keep it on mine. Fistfulofpotions.com. Go there, check it out. That's cool. Neat stuff. Not a lot of stuff about Minecraft yet. Keyword there, yet. And oh yeah, I didn't put supersonic speed on this yet. And so basically I started digging through here, and then I just dug my way out again into another section, and I figured this is the easiest way to travel, because I can travel at night this way into areas that I haven't harvested stuff from, and you know, gather the materials that I need rather than trying to walk around the side of the mountain and then race back to my base before I get eaten by zombies. Right. And I dug like crazy through here, so supersonic speed! And we're back to regular speed. And I just dug out at one point just because I'm like, where the heck am I? I've been digging forever. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. It's neat. Floating thing. I wanted to go through there and kind of dig around there. I thought that was kind of cool. A big kind of like overpass there. Yeah, that thing right there. I was going to talk more about it, but I decided not to. Alright. Oh, that's where we came from. This is where we're going, and turbo button. Hoo-ha, that was like about a minute's worth of walking in about 4 seconds. And I dug up here, and now I'm on top of a mountainside. I thought that was kind of crazy too. So now I've got all this other stuff I can safely harvest and then run back into my base, and I can just run back to where I was at the very beginning. This is Pharaoh's Mountaintop Mine entrance. Keep out. 3 exclamation points. Just to push the message. I think it's kind of funny how the clouds work. How they're just a flat sheet of white. Because the first time I dug up here, the clouds were a little bit lower. Cow! Cow meat. Like that right there. Like you just see this flat white sheet digging through the land. And you're just like, what the hell is that? Oh, it's a cloud, right? Gotcha. Crappy graphics. But it's okay, because Minecraft's not about the graphics. And just gotta give you an idea of where I dug through and where we are and adjacent to where we just were. There's that overpass thing we just looked at from the ground. This is from the top, from the other side of the overpass. So we were underneath this all the way over there. So, and then I also realized when I was over here that I had my draw distance set a little bit low. For some reason, the draw distance button is F, which is right next to WASD, and I always hit it. I always change it, so I'll change it back so you can kind of see a little bit further, although it's going to load like crazy. Blah. There we go. But yeah, that's what I've been doing in Minecraft.